You're watching Fox 26, and now, great day.
And we're beginning this hour with a live look at Carlsbad Beach. I promise you this is live. We're just probably having a little bit of a glitch this morning. It's been kind of the trend for the past couple of days if you've been joining us. So let's just enjoy this view as of right now to get our Friday going. So good Friday morning. I'm Carl Cook.
And I'm Christina Rodriguez.
And I'm Justin Willis. So Liz Gonzalez is off today. Kim Stevens is on assignment. So we got some fresh faces here going.
She left us a little note.
She did. I got one too.
Oh, there you go. Have a great day.
Yeah.
If you guys have noticed, Kim Stevens has started anchoring the 10 o'clock news. She'll be doing that for a little while here. But in the meantime, you got to deal with us.
We're holding down the fort. We're doing it.
You guys have me.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
It's going to be a great Friday, everybody. So let's show you how great with the weather. Yeah, check it out here. Current conditions right now, well, it is 67 degrees outside. Winds are out of the northwest at 9 miles an hour. Dew point is at 57, and here's the rest of the day. Today's going to be pretty nice out there. We've got plenty of sunshine going out there. Light winds, 73 at 10 a.m. At noon, 80 degrees. 5 o'clock, we're at 87 degrees. Temperatures will be fairly normal for us today. However, we've got another chance of rain on the way, and a few occasions of it. We'll let you know where to expect it and just about how much coming up.
A Bakersfield family's life is now forever changed after a big rig crash left their daughter with a permanent brain injury. Their journey to forgive the man responsible led to visit at the Mojave Desert detention center, where he's being held under immigration custody. Now, it's been more than a year since this devastating multi-car big rig crash took place in the Mojave Desert, forcing Dalilah Coleman and her family to adjust to a life they never thought that they would be living. Dalilah can no longer walk, talk, eat, or even go to kindergarten as planned. She was in a coma for 3 weeks and required 6 months of treatment in the hospital before her family could bring her home. The family recently met with Partap Singh, the detained immigrant responsible for the crash that changed their lives. They share with us what that moment was like as they walked into Bakersfield Detention Center to visit him.
Honestly, we were pretty nervous, extremely nervous, to be honest with you. We didn't know how it was going to turn out. I kind of went there with the authoritative figure in mind, I guess you could say, kind of just going in there and laying the law down. At the end of the interview, I did tell him that I forgive him. You know, it took a lot for us, and I was just tired of carrying the weight. I was tired of carrying the hate. I was tired of all the unanswered questions. I don't want her accident, her tragedy, to become a political pivot point for anybody, whether the guy's illegal or legal or anything like that.
Coleman says the visit won't change the past, but will change how they move forward. Since that moment, Coleman has had to take time off work to take care for his daughter, who attends therapy 3 to 4 times a week and requires constant attention. And he tells us that he is the sole provider for the household. A GoFundMe fundraiser has been set up to help cover medical expenses, physical therapy, and support the family through these uncertain times. You can find that by going to our website at kmph.com. Now, back in August, we brought you a story about a 28-year-old illegal migrant from India, Harjinder Singh, no relation to the previous story. He made an illegal U-turn in an unauthorized area of the Florida Turnpike in Fort Pierce, causing a minivan to crash into the truck. All 3 people in the van were killed. Officials say Singh then went back to California and was arrested several days later in Stockton. The Florida Senate filed a bill targeting truck drivers who are undocumented immigrants as a response. SB 86 will require law enforcement officers to arrest undocumented truck drivers and then transfer them to federal immigration officials. The bill also would impose a $50,000 fine on the truck's owners and bar them from operating in Florida.
All right, it's 5:05. Let's get a check of the forecast to show you what's going on. So we got some low pressure, a couple areas of it here that are just kind of lingering on. They're backing off a little bit here. The one yesterday was causing all kinds of problems up in Monterey Bay, San Francisco Bay Area. That's moving north now. A little bit of low pressure hanging out to the south, though, and that's still bringing in some gradual tropical moisture to our areas. And basically all this means we're going to see a chance of rain up in the Sierra Nevada mountains here each afternoon, at least through the weekend. So let's track that here for you and show you what's going on here with with your future cast. Today, not really expecting much up there until we get to this afternoon about 5:30, where Southern Sierra could see a little bit of rain up there. Maybe some slight thunderstorm activity today. And again, that's Southern Sierra, maybe eastern Tulare and Kern counties there. All right, but then we get to tomorrow afternoon, a little more widespread. It pushes further north there, and the higher elevations once again seeing some precip at that time. Thunderstorms possible at the highest elevations tomorrow afternoon into the evening there. Get another round at a more widespread area there Sunday afternoon, and that one, yeah, could better chance of thunderstorm activity that day. Probably 30% chance in those higher elevations with that one. As far as any rain out of what's coming in for the Sierra Nevada mountains total, probably an inch of rain over a few days period. Now Monday, things change a little bit for us. We're expecting a little bit of rain on the valley floor out of that one. At this point, probably 20-30% chance Monday, maybe into Tuesday on that. But you can see by Monday afternoon, looking at about the northern Sierra, they're getting a decent amount of precip at that time. And kind of be off and on there until Tuesday afternoon. You kind of see we get a little bit of wraparound moisture. It's mostly sticking to the hills on either side of the San Joaquin Valley, but some of that moisture could get into the valley and bring us some sprinkles here and there. Not expecting anything after that at the moment here, but again, looking at some chances of rain at least through Tuesday afternoon. Relative humidity today, it's going to back off a little bit. We're at 54% today, at its lowest 31%. The dew point will be at 57. Should be a fairly normal day out there for us. And the next 3 days look good too. 89 today. Tomorrow, though, we are getting a little warm there, mostly sunny and 93. That's about 5 degrees above normal there, actually. But then we get back to normal Sunday with an 87 there for you. Low 60s overnight, and wind speeds will be hanging out about 5 to 10 miles an hour. But we should see plenty of sun on the valley floor this weekend. All right, in just a bit here, we'll get a look at your highs and lows across the rest of the San Joaquin Valley for your Friday.
Have you seen this missing woman? The Madera County Sheriff's Office says that 34-year-old Giovanna Melendez was last seen Wednesday night. She was wearing a black shirt and a black and white shorts. Melendez is living with schizophrenia and requires medication. Her family says that she cannot care for herself without assistance. She stands about 5'4" and 185 pounds. So if you've seen her, please contact the Madera County Sheriff's Office. And have you seen this woman? Fresno police say that 49-year-old Jennifer Michelle Garza is wanted on multiple charges. Back on August 2nd, around 2 in the morning, a woman says that she was assaulted. Her purse was stolen with house keys and credit cards inside of it. The police say that Garza used those keys to get into the woman's home and then used her credit cards. She's wanted for multiple charges, which include robbery and unauthorized use of a credit card. If you have any information on where she is, please contact Crime Stoppers at 559-498-STOP. The Merced County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help in a homicide investigation that took the lives of 2 people back in 2022. Now there's new information thanks to some surveillance video. 23-year-old Ruben Coronado and 24-year-old Eli Correa died just outside of Atwater after deputies responded to reports of shots fired. Now the sheriff's office says the car used in the shooting was a gray or silver 2020 Mazda CX-9. Detectives believe that 2 people were in that car involved in the shooting, and they may have ties to Las Vegas. So if you have any information, call the Merced County Sheriff's Office or submit an anonymous tip through Crime Stoppers. The nation's capital is now just days away from a government shutdown. Hear why White House officials now say they're preparing for mass layoffs. The Department of Justice is targeting 6 more states over their voter registration lists. Which states are now being sued and the specific information the Trump administration wants access to. And a live beautiful look now at the silhouette of El Capitan with a slight view of Half Dome in Yosemite National Park. Time now is 5:09 and 54 degrees there right now. You can find new headlines and the weather forecast on your screen all morning long, even through the commercial break.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.